Survival. I think somebody lying. Smell somebody lying. I don't see no fire.
What's poppin', y'all? It's your boy Icon Got You, aka the voice of the casual, aka Mr. Leather on Butt. When we look at this cover art, the reason why I say this cover art is so significant is because it's black gloves. Now, when I first saw it, I had to really think. And I think that Kendrick just did the illest chess move. So for one, 616, that's something has its own meaning. But let's focus on the gloves real quick. So for the gloves right now, bruh, does anybody remember O.J. Simpson? If the glove didn't fit, he must have quit. And now you know how everybody's been saying Drake is white. O.J. got accused of killing a white woman. And was it a double murder? I believe it was a double murder. But I'm just saying, O.J. got accused of killing a white person. So I'm thinking Kendrick is basically saying that he is killing white people in a sense. Like, he kind of made a joke. It's like it has multiple meanings. He's saying like he's ready for murder to murder somebody, and he's also saying he's kind of murdering a white person in the same sentence, like in the same situation, like he's murdering a white dude. Also, the other thing with the 616, so I don't know if y'all know, because Kendrick dropped the song at exactly 6:16 a.m. on the 16th of June and 2024 and everything. So it's Father's Day in Canada, and the 16th of June is when Tupac Shakur was born. So now also the 16th of June is when OJ, that was OJ's murder trial. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Kendrick just, oh my goodness. He just fucked my whole mind up, bro. Oh my goodness. And then 6, cause 6 got, oh my goodness. I just thought of that. 6, the 6 God. This, oh my goodness. Yo. So it drops at exact 6:16 a.m. It's dropped on Father's Day. It's Father's Day in Canada. So he's basically saying Drake is his son. Then the 16th of June is Tupac Shakur's birthday. He's the next. Oh my goodness. And then 16th of June is when OJ murder trial was OJ Simpson's murder trial. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Kendrick is great. Kendrick is great. Like, this is crazy. Kendrick is great. Yo, Kendrick is fucking great. We got greatness to dissect. Kendrick came back at him with another uppercut. And another one. And another one. And another one. Drake, you got 24 hours now. Yo, he hit him with a chess move. A back to back. We just had Euphoria. I literally just dropped that video. Breaking down that shit. It was like an hour long. Go check that out if you haven't. But damn it. Yo, what is this, Kendrick? What do you got? Yo, from the intro, from the cover art. Just off the cover art, Kendrick has the black gloves. He's coming here to murder something. It's not even wartime no more. It's time to put him in the dirt. This is the put him in the dirt record. I'm really eager to see what Drake has in response to this, because now it seems like somebody's lying. As Kendrick said, smell somebody lying. I don't see no fire. All Drake was saying, if when Kendrick dropped his thing, the track was already done. He was saying that first one took me 2 hours. Push-ups took him 2 hours, right? So shouldn't there be another diss track from Drake right now in my uploads? Should there not be a diss track from Drake so I have a double two-headed special to give to my viewers? Drake, you're slacking right now, dog. You're slacking. That's crazy. Then Kendrick gets into the verse. He gets into the verse because it's really survival time. Survival.
Off-white Sunseeker had the marina. Fuck a phantom, I like to buy yachts when I get the fever. Wine cooler, spill on my white t-shirt, the sightseer. Trifecta, money, morals, and culture, that's my leisure.
So let's just start getting into these bars really quickly. Let's really digest this. Off-white Sunseeker at the marina. Off-white designer, just gonna throw some pictures on screen while we do this. Fuck a phantom, I like to buy yachts when I get a fever. So when it gets hot out, I don't want that car. Let me put my thing on the boat. You could see my wealth. I got wealth in other places. My car collection don't determine my... Kendrick's hitting y'all with jewels, yachts. Okay, that's a jewel. Wine cooler spill on my white t-shirt. The sightseer. He's basically living lavish, because it's basically Kendrick giving us a peek into his life right now. Like basically saying, when y'all see me off the grid, I'm enjoying my life. I am. Trifecta, money, morals, and culture. That's my leisure. He is in control of everything that's going on around him, from his money, his morals, and the culture that he chooses to indulge in. Anything that Kendrick deals with is his own personal choice. Nobody forces Kendrick to do anything. He chose to do it. And he said, my visa
passport tatted, I show hub in Ibiza. Luke Callie's dwellings in Brooklyn just to book me some pizza. Who could reach us? Only God can teleport this type of freedom. God, my confession is yours. But
passport tatted, I show up in Ibiza. Because Drake had said that bar. I don't know if y'all remember when Drake had said the bar before, and he was talking about like y'all local and he's international. Kendrick is trying to say, listen, I've been doing this international thing. Even from when Kendrick, I don't know if y'all remember Section 80 on Hold Up. He said, I'm too accustomed with customs. I don't know if anybody ever even remembers that bar. Like, just saying, Kendrick has been touring. He's been touring. Like, the international stuff, Kendrick could do a show internationally and still do what you do. Just saying. And he still just travels the world just to see the world. But that's what he does. Because that's like a double meaning right there. And then he said, right, Lucius dwellings in Brooklyn just to book me some pizza. He's just giving y'all more insight into the life. But yo, what's one thing, and I also feel like this is just my personal opinion. Like, what's one thing that we know Drake does? What's one thing? Like, and I feel like this is still Kendrick giving. This is a light bar, but I also feel like it's more of a bar to show how Drake always tries to extravagant his lifestyle. And not saying that he doesn't live an extravagant lifestyle, but Drake will find the fanciest way to say that he's eating pasta outside on a patio set. And he will make it sound amazing. Like Keiko's, like you just will be like, he's in Calabasas with the thing and this. It's like, but he could literally just be somewhere in California eating a plate of pasta. It's just that's where I feel like Kendrick is playing on words here. He's like, bruh, I'm in Brooklyn and I'm eating a slice of pizza. That's more just like that. Who could reach us? Only God could teleport this type of freedom. This bar is fire to me because Kendrick is basically saying that God is the only person, like the only entity that could reach all men. It's like another double entendre, because to teleport you to freedom, like they always like there's a saying like you're free when you die, but then also there's really the true freedom is when God gives life and everything like that. So God is really honestly the real true person could deliver freedom, because ultimately aren't we kind of enslaved to the culture? Like, and think about it. Are we truly free even in life right now? Like, yes, we are free, but are we really free?
Who am I if I don't go to war? There's opportunity when living with loss. I discover myself would not fall short. Raise my hands to a falling sky. I fantasize me jumping planets, immortalized. I correspond. 3 angels watching me all the time. Put my children to sleep with a prayer, then close my eyes. Definition of peace. Tell me who gon' stop me? I come from love, and still cover my heart, then open me up. Remember when picked up a pen, lyrics that I can trust. Timid soul, staring in the mirror, asking where I was from often. I know this type of power is gon' cost, but I live in circadian rhythms of a shooting star, the mannerisms of Raphael. I can heal and give you art, but the industry's cooked as I pick the carcass of.
So now, God, my confession is yours. And see, now Kendrick's playing on the God thing. He's saying, and Kendrick is really big into his faith, as you can see. My confessions is yours, but who am I if I don't go to war? And now everybody that was calling him scared, and this is like, I think this is a line towards academics. This is really more, this is where it's starting with when he's starting to talk to academics right here. Because, and to all the Drake stands that are trying to paint this false narrative that Kendrick wasn't going to respond, Kendrick wasn't going to do this. They were saying Kendrick don't want no smoke with Drake. Drake, look at Drake, he dropped twice. Drake about to back Kendrick. I really heard that. Like, people were really saying that Drake got the edge, even though Drake dropped his song, leaked it, and put it onto the radio to get more spins than like that. And Kendrick is still doing numbers, but we'll talk about that later on in the video. Then he said, there's opportunity when living with loss. I discover myself when I fall short. Raise my hands to a fallen sky. I fantasize me. Jumping planets immortalized. I correspond. 3 angles watching me all the time. He's basically saying right here, watch from all angles, from my 6, from this way, from the front, the left. Like they're watching him. Like it's like they got him. They're trying to, not box him, but like triangle, like get him in there. I also feel like this could also honestly be also with the 3 angles. I feel like he could be making a reference to the Kobe thing. Y'all know Kobe is one of Kendrick's favorite players and everything. I feel like he could be referencing the triangle offense, and now he's about to run game on Drake. That could be another thing that I'm thinking of when I hear this. But me jumping planets, immortalized, he's basically saying he's gonna jump through this whole endeavor and nothing is going to be able to scathe him. I'm opinion, everything right there. Then 3 angels watching me all the he said 3 angels watching me all the time. Put my children to sleep with a prayer, then close my eyes. Definition of peace. Damn. That was fire. He's basically saying that he has other things. Now I kind of changed back what I'm saying about the other thing. I really feel more now Kendrick is basically showing Drake like, I'm a real man. I take care of my life situation and I don't get involved on this internet shit. You are one of probably the most internet people and you don't even really live life. Your life is the internet and your whole life is a facade, but I have a real life over here. And that's why I don't be into all these gimmicks. That's fire. That was fucking fire. God, hold on. Where was I? Hold on. Where was I? Tell me who gonna stop me. I come from love. Estelle, cover my heart, then open me up. Oh my goodness, fire. Estelle, I'll just throw her up on the screen if y'all don't know who he's talking about. Estelle, cover my heart, then open me up. Oh my goodness, he's basically, and then still, that's still fire. Cover my heart, like cover it, protect me, and then still open me back up because I'm about to go. Remember when picked up a pen, lyrics that I can trust. Timid soul stare in the mirror, asking where I'm from. Compton. He's talking about his younger days and just basically how this all came to be right here. And he's Compton. And this is what started the story of Kendrick. Often I know this type of power is going to cause, but I live in circadian rhythms of the shooting star. Circadian rhythms of a shooting star. I could not pronounce that. Circadian. I could not pronounce that for a second. I don't know. Maybe I'll feel a little slow. So basically right here, what he's saying is, I know this type of power is gonna cost. So he knows that in order to achieve the success is going to cost him certain things of his life, which is like more, I guess, more time and just, time. I think that's more what he's saying when he's saying it's just going to cost. It's more costing him time. That's the only thing he has to get to the situation. It's time. And you don't get time back. So that's what more the power costs you is the time. So, but I live in. That's why I guess the rhythms of the shooting star. The shooting star only comes around, but so often and everything. So more, he's saying that it took a long time for him to get to where he's at, but now he put that time in. So you're not gonna play him. The mannerisms of Raphael, I can heal and give you art. Oh my goodness. I don't know if he's talking about the Raphael, the scholar, or is he talking about Raphael, the artist, the famous artist? I'm gonna have to look that up because it couldn't be. It has to be. I mean, it has to be the artist. It has to be the artist he's talking about, or is he talking about the philosopher? I'm gonna do a little more research on that. But the industry's cooked as I pick up as I pick the carcass apart. Basically, he's basically just saying that, a lot of things are about to be exposed here after he finishes with Drake. Once Drake is done with this battle, Drake might never respond. Drake might never say nothing about Kendrick ever again. After this battle is all said and done, we're gonna know who the real MC is. That's all that says. Because Drake is gonna be dead. His body's gonna be just on the floor, just there. And we're gonna be picking up his memes as we walk out.
Even he looking compromised. Let's peel the layers back. Ain't no brownie points will be in your chest. Harassing ant. Fucking with good people make good people go to bed. Conspiracies about cash, dog. That's not even the leak. Find the Jews like cash, dog. I just need you to think. Are you finally ready to play? Have you ever? Let's see. Have you ever thought that OVO is working for me? Fake bully, I hate bullies. You must be a terrible person. Everyone inside your team is whispering that you deserve it. Can't Tussie slide about it. This one is just gonna resurface. Every dog gotta have his day. Now live in your purpose. It was fun until you start to put money in the streets. Then lost money cause they came back with no receipts. I'm sorry that I live a boring life. I love peace, but war ready if the world is ready to see you bleed. The Elohim, KTW. No, you can't sleep. These images trouble you. Know the wires in your circle should puzzle you. If you were street smart, then you would have caught that your entourage is only to hustle you. 100 niggas that you got on salary, and 20 of them want you as a casualty. And one of them is actually next to you, and 2 of them is practically tired of your lifestyle. Just don't got the audacity to tell you, but let me tell you some game, cause I can see you, my little homie. You playing dirty with propaganda, hit blow up on you. You're playing nerdy with Zach Bia and Twitter bots, but your reality can't hide behind Wi-Fi. Your little means is losing steam, they figured you out. The first opinions is not convincing, y'all need a new route. It's time that you look around on who's around you. Before you figure that you're not alone, ask what Mike would do.
Yeah, somebody's lying. I can see the vibes on Ack. And you know what? And I know already what he's talking about here. Even he looking compromised. Let's peel the layers back. Yo, if you go on Academics has been covering this beef in heavy. Have y'all ever seen Ack when he bumps like Drake shit? Like, I don't know if y'all remember when so I'm going to just preface this when I say Ack is a great YouTuber. Respect your grind, respect your hustle. Shout out to you. Big ups to you, know, boss. Big ups. It's just my issue. This is my issue with Ack. This is my only issue with Ack. And this is what Kendrick is alluding to here. Ack feeds the narrative so much. And I kind of saw a video where Ack was explaining where he kind of came from after. But it was just more, when I say this, is more, Ack is a very strong voice in the hip hop community. And whether you want to act like it's true or not, Ack is a strong voice in the hip hop community. So for Ack to have the voice that he has, and then he's saying like, Kendrick, you got this much time to respond. Kendrick, you putting dudes on the clock. You're doing all this stuff, and you basically feed this narrative as if Kendrick is scared of Drake, and that is never the case. And then you gotta also stop acting like when Kendrick be playing, you don't be bumping his shit. Like, yo, Ack be bumping to that Kendrick harder than he bumped to that Drake. The only one song that Ack bumped to that Drake, that when he was really bumping, was when that Push-Ups first dropped and he was bouncing in his seat and shit. I was like, damn, this boy happy as hell Drake dropped. And I swear it was really because Drake put that, what top 5 you spoken on? That's really what hyped Ack up. I swear. He heard that shit, that nigga was hyped. But other than that, nah, it is what it is, man. But Ack feeds the narrative more than he likes to allude to. And I think that's what Kendrick is alluding to here. So now let's peel it back. Ain't no brownie points for beating your chest, harassing ant. And if y'all seen Y'all seen act like I just explained to you. You know what he's talking about. Fucking with good people make good people go to bat. Conspiracies about Cash Dog. That's not even the leak. Find the jewels like Cash Dog. I just need you to think. I feel like here Kendrick is starting to allude to the fact of people that Drake may have messed with, like, well, not mess with, but people that Drake may have issues with, and he don't even realize how many enemies he's made in this game. This is what he's alluding to. Find jewels like Cash Doll. Does Cash Doll have a... Hold on one second. Yo, I just thought of something. Kanye did a song with Four Bats. Fucking with good people make good people go to bat. Four bat. That might be a line directed at Four Bats. I'm not sure. And then I don't know. I swear that when he's talking about this Cash Doll, he might be talking about Boy Wonder. He might be talking about Boy Wonder because he got production credits on Princess Diana. And it's kind of... I mean... Boy Wonder... that's the only one I could think of. Because I just can't see Cash Doll being the lead. Because she just, like, was talking about things and saying, stream her new song. So I think maybe he played on that. But I just can't see that. Conspiracy about the Cash Dog. I think he just used her name for the entendre, but I feel like there's more to this. I just can't figure this out. Find jewels like Cash Doll. I just feel like he's just trying to make him now just wonder who the leak is at this point. Like, who is feeding him information? Because then in the next bar, he says, are you finally ready to play? Have you ever? Let's see. Have you ever thought that OVO was working for me? Fake bully. I hate bullies. You must be a terrible person. Everyone inside your team is whispering that you deserve it. You know why this bar is hit so much? Because isn't it crazy? This bar hit so much because now look at how all these artists are going at Drake now. I think that people are honestly getting tired of Drake. I'm really now starting to feel like Drake is a bully behind the scenes. I think that Drake has done like what I was saying, that Drake is this year, like our generation's new Jay-Z. He's the nigga that's blocking the records. He's the nigga that's stealing people's, like, shelving people. When you see some of your favorite, maybe Drake is part of the problem of why that's happening. Maybe that's what Kendrick is alluding to. Maybe he's basically saying like, yo, you've been bullying people out of position and doing things. Like, maybe he's even talking about when Drake takes a dude's song and gets on it and doesn't even give the dude the credit, and now people think Drake made the song. I'm more talking like with the drum situation, the cha-cha slide, the cha-cha and Hotline Bling. See, because even in the next bar, he said, everyone inside your team is whispering that you deserve it. Can Tootsie slide up out of this one? It's just gonna resurface. How many times have we, and that's what I said, the chameleon. Drake has chameleoned his way out of a lot of things. Drake has a great, and I said this, Drake has a great talent of controlling the narrative. Drake can flip negatives into positives. He's done it from the Sun situation to the Rihanna situation to so many things. Fucking niggas, bitches, doing all this stuff, all this fucked up shit. But he always flipped it into nobody can hate Drake. Even though, like, niggas will bum Drake knowing that Drake will probably fuck they bitch. Which is crazy. Like, and not saying it in a bad way. I'm just talking about, like, in more in the sense, like, Drake is a snake nigga. Like, if we don't think Drake is a snake, Drake is a snake. Like, I'm just saying, he says it to you in the songs. Like, he tells you, like, I'm a snake. But he just presents it really nice. He tells you he's a snake while presenting it up with a nice Louis bag rapping. It's more what that is saying. Like, Drake can't get out of this one. It's all those memes, all this stuff. You're not switching this narrative. And a lot of the things that you think you could keep under wraps, like all your dirt, is gonna just keep coming up. Because people are getting tired of your shit. Every dog gotta have his day. Now living your purpose. all the dogs. Like, come on, Drake. Like, that's self-explanatory. And now living your purpose, and that every dog has his day. Just saying, like, basically, Drake, your day has come. Yo, Cat Williams said it, man. This is the year of truth. It was fun until you started to put money in the streets, then lost money because they came back with no receipts. I'm sorry that I live a boring life. I love peace, but war ready if the world is ready to see you bleed. And that's just more Kendrick alluding to when Drake was having all these dudes, well, not all these dudes, but just basically trying to figure out dirt. Drake is the type to want to figure out all the dirt. And that's why when, like, for example, when he came at Meek, is that a girl tour or your world? Is that your tour or your girl tour? Is that a world tour or your girl's tour? Like, type shit. Like, when he says bars like that, it's just more in line to say Drake is trying to get dirt on Kendrick, but there's nothing to do because Kendrick lives an ordinary life. Yes, Kendrick may be famous, but he was just an ordinary person who happened to get famous is more what Kendrick is saying. Like, outside of all this music shit, like, yes, I am one of the greatest rappers of all time. But outside of this music shit, I am a normal, down-to-earth guy. I hang out with my family, and I just chill. No, I live my life. I make my money. I've did my touring. I've done what I need to do. When I'm not touring and when I'm not doing anything else, I'm living my life with my family, which is dope. But he says, but war ready if the world is ready to see you bleed. And that's more him just saying, if the world is finally ready to stop feeding into this hypocrisy that is Drake and not falling for all your chameleon activities, then I will end you and I will put the sword in you. But if the fans still want you, I'll let you live. He basically saying, I'm going to give you a pass. But if it's really war, you're going to be a casualty. You're going to be a casualty. The Elohim KTW, no, you can't sleep. These images trouble you. Hold on.